me to do something?
No, sir, I'm not requesting anything of this court. File paperwork, and it's what I have to say is in the paperwork. That's what I'm trying to explain. Is there anything that you do not understand of the paperwork, sir?
No, I understand the words in the paperwork.
Okay. And another thing that I have, this paperwork also says, not to mention anything from it, it's basically also challenging jurisdiction.
I understand.
And once jurisdiction is challenged, from what I understand, sir, the court cannot move forward until it proves that it has jurisdiction. Am I correct, or am I incorrect in my assumption?
Well, the court does have jurisdiction based on the area located within the ticket.
Has it provided the proof that it has jurisdiction, sir? Because I have no proof yet.
The question is this court has jurisdiction over the matter that is alleged? The matter being alleged that you have an unregistered vehicle on the streets of San Fernando Road and Treadwell, I believe is the roads. The court would take jurisdiction over this matter if it occurred within the city of Los Angeles. Since that is within the city of Los Angeles, the court would have jurisdiction.
But I was
decide the issue related to the case.
Sir, I was not driving. However, I was traveling, and I believe that is a right which cannot be converted into a crime, which is what states in this counterclaim. And I will be filing charges against that officer because it is a matter of right. So does this court say that I do not have a right to travel in order for it to get jurisdiction over me because I do not consent?
You did consent.
I consented.
If you travel, you consented.
Consented to what, sir?
If you travel, you consented to the laws of travel. By travel, you consented to those rules.
I never consented to those rules, sir. What rules are we talking about here?
Well,
I do not
state that governs what you can and cannot do on the law. You consented to that by being on the road. By being on the road.
Are you saying that I consented, sir?
You did consent. Whether you expressly consented, meaning you said I consent, or you impliedly consented, which is you consented by your actions. Either consent is a consent.
I did not consent because I actually filed and signed that citation under duress.
I understand. Well, I don't know that.
Well, I did, sir.
Filed under duress. But it has listed, for example.
Does it have? I'm sorry.
Sir, listen.
Yes, sir.
It has listed, for example, that you have a driver's license on.
Okay.
A driver, in order to get a driver's license, you have to apply for a driver's license to the California Department of Motor Vehicles. Therefore, by applying for a license, and receiving that license, you've agreed to follow the rules and determined by the California related to driving a motor vehicle.
Well, sir, that would be...
Sir, let me finish. And that is what the ticket is about. So you've consented by doing it.
Well, I did not consent for the simple fact that I was not using my driver's license. I was not driving. I was not engaged in commerce. I was traveling, but unfortunately, because I have been told that if I do not have a driver's license, my car, not vehicle, is going to be impounded and taken away from me, which they tried to do once, and I almost filed charges against them. But when I explained to them that I was not engaged in commerce, sir, I was, using my right to travel.
Okay. Well, sir, based on what you said at this point, I need a plea. You're not going to use the words, so I'm going to enter the plea of not guilty.
And I must object for the record, sir.
All right. I'll write that you're objecting to the plea. I'll write that you're objecting to me entering the plea.
And I did not consent. If you can also add that as well, I would appreciate it.
You did not consent to me writing not guilty?
I do not consent to you entering a plea for me.
I understand.
And so you know, that is not me. That is a corporation. And for the record, I am a man, not a corporation.
Okay.
I am not defendant, sir. My name is Ricardo. I am commonly known as Ricardo.
Not from me. Is that what you said?
No, I said I am not a corporation.
It's not a corporation. I want to make sure I get it.
Yes. So, is this court, sir, moving forward without proving it has jurisdiction, sir? May I have that for the record, please?
I already answered that.
I do not understand, though. I do not understand that, sir.
Sir, I explained to you how the court had jurisdiction. So I explained that to you.
So you have not provided proof, but you just gave me your explanation. Is that correct, sir? I'm just trying to, honestly, I don't understand it. I'm trying to figure out.
I don't have to provide proof. It's not my job to provide proof. My job is to rule over the law, and I rule over the law.
So is this a law or a statute that's being applied to me? From what I understand, this is a motor vehicle code and not law, sir.
Motor vehicle code is law.
So you're saying that is law?
Motor vehicle code?
Yes, sir. Is that you're saying that is law?
Yes. A statute is law. A case is law. It's all law.
Okay, well, I object to that. I do not agree.
All right, you can see what you so,
Sir, I have one more question, if I may.
you can ask the question.
Okay, I'm only doing this because this happened last time as well. I'm going to the register and I need to sign something to come back for some other date, correct? For whatever I need to, for whatever you're saying that this court is moving forward, correct? In other words, so I need to go see the cashier and I need to get some paperwork, correct?
Yes.
Okay. If you can let them know that I will be signing under duress, because last time they told me that I couldn't do that, so they were going to come back to the judge. It was a different judge. And so, just so you know, sir. You have a good day. That was it. Let me know, guys. I know I messed up on a lot of things now that I'm watching the video. I've been watching over and over. But give me your input, you know. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm learning, so tell me what you think.